Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is CroCune79 and I have a black and white Wi-Fi battle here for you guys. This is against RANDADDY from Smogon Server. This is an OU battle. I don't know if he has a YouTube or not. I didn't ask, but next time I most likely will end up asking the next Smogon person I battle. But anyways, let's get straight to our battle because it is a bit, I don't know if he said. Well, not really. I'm not talking about that. I'm sorry. But anyways, he's going to take time to lead off with Gengar. I'm taking time to lead off with my Scizor here. Judging by his team's pretty offensive, so I'm guessing it's something good enough for later on. But anyways, he leads with the Gengar. I'm guessing he's just predicting the Scarm lead. But anyways, I take the time and I just go ahead in a pursuit. I was like, I have nothing to lose, even though he not used the Focus Blast. But I do catch him on the switch, and I do pursuit lock him, which turned out to be a great thing on my side. And I one-shot the Gengar. But anyways, he takes the opportunity to switch on to his Tran right here. Tran is a really big threat on this team that he has. And there's not much I can do to Tran with Scizor, because I am Choice Band and I'm locked into Pursuit. And besides, he speed. So I take the time to pull out Latios. I guess the switch on my side was pretty obvious, because he goes for the Stealth Rocks here. I mean, I could have predicted that, use the Pursuit, but overall this was a better play. Right here, he takes the opportunity to switch. Well, I'm going to go straight for the Draco here. Again, thinking about it, I was like, why would he even do such a thing? And I was like, oh wait, maybe he thought I was looking to Surf. But actually, I don't have Surf on my Latios. I'll get to that later. But anyways, I go for the Choice Specs Draco, and it almost one-shots this thing. Almost, just about. But anyways, I had a couple options here. I could either take the opportunity to switch out, and like, you know, and save my Latios from being revengeful, because Latios at -4 isn't too good. Or I can just stay in and finish it off with a Draco. But I decided to go for the safe play and just finish it off with a Draco because of the fact that he can recover. And that's really, and Gastrodon's pretty gay from what I've seen. But anyways, he takes the time to switch back out into Tran. I'm here fearing the Hidden Power Ice, so I decided to switch out to Virizion. Or I mean, not Virizion. I pull out my own Tran here. Because I was thinking, I was like, alright, either he has Hidden Power Ice or he has nothing to touch me with. Or he can have my set. However, he does turn out to have the Dragon Pulse, which kind of like turned this thing from like gay to super gay, because like now he pumps my balloon, and then now my other pokes are fearing this Tran, which Tran is a pretty big threat to my team. But anyways, I take the time to switch on to my version because I was predicting an Earth Power, and as you can see, he goes ahead and switches on into the Conkeldurr here. I'm not really sure what he was predicting. But anyways, I switch out my Virizion. And I pull out my my Scarm here, because I know there's not much this Conkeldurr can do to Scarm here. And he decides to go for the Bulk Up here. Like I said, this Drain Punch should get me, because I am the physical defensive Scarm. This is to the special defensive, which I've seen is pretty gay. But anyways, here I have the opportunity of like bluffing the Wolven and going for the Lair of Spikes. But I was like, he's gonna go for the Drain Punch. It's really not much for me to do besides go ahead and go for Wolven. So I just took on Wolven. And I was really sticking out because this thing is a pretty gay ass threat. Anyways, it goes on to a Chandelure here. I'm over here fearing the Fire Blast of some sort. You know, from a Fire Blast. At first I was expecting this to be Shadow Tag because it isn't an OU team, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be pretty gay. But he isn't Shadow Tag, luckily. So I take the time to switch out into my Heatran here. But actually, he predicts very nicely, in which, well, at the time I wasn't really seeing it was pretty nicely. But anyways, he goes back out to his Conkeldurr, and I was like, alright, this is a win match for me, because if he hits me with a Mach Punch, I'll live. And I was pretty much debating for what to do for a while, and I decided to go for the Stealth Rocks, because overall, that would be the best play, and Tran is pretty much useless thing on my team, because his Tran is most likely has some speed investments, while mine doesn't. So I was like, Tran, you know, you have to go. So I pretty much leave Tran out to die, and while sticking with the rocks. Now here, I get kind of arrogant on my part, and I start pretty much, I don't know, I start making up these irrational specs of judgment, and I pretty much predict him to switch out to Jirachi here. And I go for the Hidden Power Fire, because I knew he was going to switch. That's the main thing you guys have to realize. I knew he was going to switch, but I just thought he was going to switch it to something else. As you can see, this thing sponges the Hidden Power Fire like a boss. And I was right here like, oh crap, so something has to go right, because I know the fire move was pretty obvious, and I was like, right, you know what, and I fought her Scissor, and I was like, Scissor, and judging by his team, there's not much this Scissor can do, which, now, looking at it, probably he can outsped the Shadow Lord, because, if you guys didn't notice, my Storm Switch came before his Shadow Lord switch, which means that I am faster than the Shadow Lord, which kind of, like, stands out to me now, I guess. But anyways, I go into my version here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight for the Focus Blast. I'm not even oh no, actually, I'm sorry guys. I bluffed the switch here, and I'm just like, I bluffed the Focus Blast, and I go straight on to Latios, because I was like, alright, that might make him switch out. You know, he might be fearing a close combat or something, you know, he's fearing something. But as you can see, he doesn't see through my threat, and he goes right through it and hits the lava plume. And he gets the burn, which is kind of gay, because any residual damage on me, my Pokemon is pretty gay. However, this turn he will decide to switch out into his Rachi, and this is the turn where I'm gonna go for the Draco, because, well, that's all I can pretty much do. Anyways, as I go for the Draco, I know the Draco won't KO. I thought this Draco did a lot more than I thought it would. And as you can see, that did way too much damage to that Rachi. So I'm over here, so I'm not paying attention anymore. Right here, I'm becoming irrational and arrogant, which kind of plays a toll in the match, as you can tell. And now here, I was like, alright, I know he's gonna go for the Wish because his trance has up a rock. So this is obviously a Wish Rachi because he has a free space besides the rocks. But the thing is, now that this trance was in the Stealth Rock full, I was like, is this thing a Paraflincher? Not Paraflincher. Yeah, Paraflincher. So that was the overall thing. I was like, alright, find out if it's a Paraflincher or not. So anyways, I stay in here, like, because I knew I would just come in and die to the Stealth Rock, so I was like, better now than never. So here I go for the Draco again. Secretly I was hoping for a crit, but I know that's like kind of a bad thing to hope on. But as you can see, I don't get a crit. And right here he goes for a Thunder Wave, I guess predicting a switch. But anyways, he gets his Wish back, and I die this turn to the burn, which is kind of gay. And I still don't know what kind of set this Rachi has, so that's one thing I have to keep in mind. Scouting the Rachi set. So the thing is, I go ahead and go all out, thinking it is a Paraflincher, so I'm just like, alright, you know what, I have nothing better to do, you know. So anyways, I take the time, and I see the Fire Punch, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And I barely lived that, and I only get to set up Bolero Spikes. Thinking about it, I did get arrogant here, like I said. I should have gone for the Roost in the name of reconnaissance. I should have continued scouting the set, but as you can see, I got a bit arrogant and I just started setting up rocks. Roost. But however, that play will turn out to be a good play, as you will be able to see. And he finishes me off with the Fire Punch, which I'm thinking at this point, I was like, oh crap, this is gonna be a gay ass. I was like, oh, this match is gonna take out my whole team. Wait, hold on, guys. But anyways, as he keeps getting lefties recovery, I'm just over here thinking, I was like, alright, so what to do? So I was like, alright, you know what, I have a plan. So he lets the Thunder Wave move, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out Dragonite. Dragonite's once, wait for the Lumberry to go off from the Thunder Wave, and Fire Punch this thing, you know. That was the whole plan, right? I wasn't planning to take out this whole team with Dragonite, because I knew that was pretty highly unlikely to happen. So anyways, the plan here was just like, alright, take out as many spells as I can with Dragonite, and hopefully he gives me the Chandelure with Dragonite. I was like, alright, most likely it won't happen, but I hope it does. So anyways, he goes for the Thunder Wave as he predicted, and now that's my cue to go ahead and go for the Fire Punch, because I don't want this thing to become all gay and stellar. So anyways, I go for the Fire Punch here, and I'm like, crit, and I get a crit, as you can tell from that damage now. I one-shot this thing thanks to the critical hit. I definitely mattered, I'm guessing, because well, I know he could have barely hung on with that, but anyways. Next, he goes on to his Heatran, which I'm just like, oh, fuck. But anyways, I remember from 4th generation that Dragon Pulse is the 2-hit KO on Dragonite, and I'm at a range where I can live a Dragon Pulse. I'm just like, alright, just go for the outrage, and I know I can take a Dragon Pulse. And that outrage did way too much damage for it to be physically defensive. So I'm guessing that's a especially defensive Tran, just by that damage right there. And as my 4th generation experience happens, Dragonite does take the Dragon Pulse pretty well, and I do end up taking out this Tran with my Dragonite, which I'm just like, oh great, now I got 2 pokes playing by Dragonite. So overall, my arrogance is being, well, it's being sought through, because of the Dragonite. Thanks to Dragonite, now it's being sought through. But anyways, right here, I knew he was gonna go for the Mach Punch. I knew I would live if he wasn't Iron Fist boosted. But if he was, I would die. But as you can see, I lived. So he's not Iron Fist boosted. He's probably Guts. And I do end up one-shotting his Conkeldurr somehow, because my bulky Conkeldurr set can take 1 outrage at +1. But as you can see, he probably has that Shofu set. I'm not really sure what he has. But anyways, here I finally get confused, and he pulls out a Chandelure. And right here, guys, I'll be honest. I was hoping I would break through this confusion, and I was like, alright, hope. I was like, because he's the only thing I can take it on with. I was like, break through the confusion, and then, guess what, he breaks through the confusion, and he takes out the Chandelure. So that was a good game, RANDADDY. I look forward to battling you some more. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do what you guys want. Alright, so anyways, the flaws of this match was I was thinking a bit arrogant overall. But luckily Dragonite could, Dragonite did the work that pretty much was needed here, and continues, like, my OU team here continues to have the title of undefeated, which is great. But anyways, I think that's all for today. Please leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe, do what you guys want, and peace out.